Hi there, I'm Kylie Mowbray Allen from Hello Media.
And I'm Jenny Walk from Elephant in the Room Consulting, and you're tuning into Bite Size Business Live Podcast, the show that helps business owners get clarity and insight to grow their dream business.
Whether you're launching, ready to scale, or figuring out what's next, we discuss the nitty-gritty, the hard bits, the opportunities, and the behind the scenes, and share how we've grown our own companies and helped others do the same.
We're glad you're here.
The dream business. Good morning, Kylie. How are you today? Happy Monday.
Great. So good to see you, and so exciting to bring our special friend, Ash Griffin from The Happy Therapist, with that awesome branding behind you, Ash. I love it. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, girls. It's so nice to be a part of today's session.
Sorry if you can hear the dog barking. She's barking outside my office today, wanting to come in.
I'm very excited because this is like the kickoff of we're 2 weeks away from the Growth Trio. And so it's so exciting to have you here, Ash, and all three of us together to talk about Bite Size and share a little bit about what we're doing in a couple of weeks, talk about why we're doing it and how much value it's going to add, not only to our businesses, but to other people's businesses. So it's such a good day.
So exciting. And we are on an Australian tour. We've got 4 venues coming at you 4 locations coming at you this year. I'm hoping we'll double that next year and go to a few countries as well. But each one of us comes in with a wealth of knowledge and expertise in our areas. So I'm really excited with what we're going to bring to the table. So why don't you share first, Jenny, because you're the first speaker of the day. So tell us about what you're bringing in.
Well, before I talk a little bit about what I'm talking about, I want to take a step back and I'm just going to talk about what the Growth Trio is. So for those who don't know and haven't seen our posts all over the place, let's talk about what the Growth Trio is. So the Growth Trio for us, we've been working together on and off, the three of us, for many, many years. And we realized that we all talk to each other about different parts of our business and support each other in completely different ways. And so we thought to ourselves, why don't we, in fact, it's Kylie's amazing brainchild, why don't we actually share the way that we interact with the world and do this Australian tour? So the Growth Trio is really recognizing that we each have a different expertise in our business. We help support each other with that expertise. And we're now going to help all our clients and anyone else who wants to come and join us through a one-day face-to-face old school live workshop, because we like old school. That's who we are. And, making sure that we can actually share that with everyone. So I am incredibly excited because my whole journey, as we know, is about navigation, about kind of having that really clear direction about where we're going in our business. So we're going to kick off the day with my favorite word, a little bit of clarity about who they are, who the businesses are, what they're trying to achieve, and how we're going to actually get there. What is that plan? What is the direction that they want to go in the business? And what are some simple steps that they can do to really make sure that they're working towards that plan and not doing things that are taking them away from that plan, those shiny things that we talk about a lot of. So really, it's a couple of hours hanging out, talking about why you're in business, what are you trying to achieve, where's that going, what are your clients, where's your products, how do they all align together to really create a really clear pathway for long-term sustainable success, not just quick wins, but how do we build a business for life, not just for clicks.
That's so nicely said. How do we build a business for life, not just for clicks? I love it.
So that's really what we're doing. So we're talking about navigation. We like the idea of having navigate to start. So I think I'm loving our vibe for this event, which is that kind of, I talk about navigation. Ash is going to talk about how we elevate our mindset, which I'm so excited to hear a little bit about her. And of course, you're going to bring your incredible digital expertise, Kylie, to help people amplify their brand. So I think between the three of us, we're all tapping into elements of everybody's business that we need to play with. And people can actually recognize which are the areas that might have gaps in their business. How can we help them, fill that gaps and give them really clear, actionable steps on how to move their business forward.
Absolutely. And, you and I often talk about business in general, but we don't often talk about mindset, etc.
Nope.
Yet one thing we're super
not publicly, at least.
No, that's right. And one thing that we're both super conscious of is it's so incredibly important. And so obviously we've both done work with Ash ourselves, etc. She's been involved in stuff that we've done. So one thing I've noticed though now, and I don't know if you guys are noticing it too, but I'm seeing a lot of posts in really niche groups where business owners are really feeling like imposters in their area. I believe it's because there's so many people in the space now calling themselves experts or coaches or whatever, and actually not really able to back it up. But as long as you say you're the expert, or you're Australia's top this, or the world's leading authority in this, then if you say the words and you say them confidently enough and enough, then people believe you. So I think there's a lot of people out there with incredible expertise, and they're just feeling really like they've got imposter syndrome around it. They're not talking the talk, yet they are walking the walk. So we thought that it would be, sorry, carry on.
No, go.
That's why we thought it would be great to have Ash join us to help break through all of that for people and really step into your zone of genius and own it. So Ash, do you want to talk a little bit about your topic and what you'll be sharing?
Yeah, sure. So we will be touching on imposter syndrome and also procrastination and productivity. So it'll flow on from Jenny's talk, because I wrote down how you said clarity straight away, Jen, and I love that, because Jenny will deliver the clarity around your business and the goals, etc. And then with me, you'll gain insight and clarity into why there are emotional gaps and behavioral gaps in actually connecting you to overcoming imposter syndrome, overcoming procrastination, overcoming the fear of either failure or fear of success, which a lot of women have because it's unknown. So they're walking into or going into an uncertainty, but often it's less risky taking action and more risky just sitting there procrastinating and not doing anything, because you're potentially losing everything and you'll never know your true potential by just sitting there and feeling stuck. And I think stuck is such a word of the day where everyone's either stuck or triggered, and we'll work on both of those, because if you're triggered by anything, it means that there's still work to do. So I'll help you through all of that and so much more.
So that's so exciting. So your topic then is elevate your growth mindset. So it's all about getting clarity, confidence, and productivity. And then I'm moving in with the final 2 hours of the day. And my topic is amplify with client attraction marketing. So we're going to look at AI and we're going to look at your funnel so that you can work smarter and shine brighter in your business. So I talk about your funnel. So at the top of the funnel, how are you getting new eyeballs on your brand? Your middle of funnel, how are you nurturing your audience and getting their trust? And then the bottom of the funnel, what are your strategies to convert? And then, of course, retention. How are you getting them keeping on coming back over and over and over with all sorts of resistible offers? Or irresistible offers, not resistible, that's for sure. So all of that is relevant to you, whether you're a product-based or whether you're a service-based business. So if you're a business owner and you want to really improve what you're doing right now, and you want to get unstuck, you want to uncomplify, you want to do all those things, then just come along and join us. And the other thing I forgot to mention is that after we've unpacked our funnels, then we're going to look at AI and look at how that can really help us work smarter and improve our marketing. So that's the three of us and our workshop. It's very exciting times with our first one coming up in Byron in a couple of weeks. The links will be and the details will all be in the comments and in the show notes. But then who wants to talk about what happens after?
I'll do it. Let me do it.
Go.
So what I'm loving about this is the fact that when we're talking about going through clarity around what your business, talking about Ash's work in terms of getting our mindset right, making sure we're in the right direction, we get rid of those blockages so we can really, work through our plan and really thrive in that space. And then looking at the work that you're going to do about amplifying all that amazing information that we get, our clients, our businesses, our products, all the things so everyone knows who we are, and having that kind of focus and that kind of strategy means that people get this holistic understanding of their business. And so many times I talk about these three things, right? We talk about the operations, the finances, and the marketing. And so many people will focus on one or the other, all about marketing, all about teams, all about processes, and we don't really think about the balance. And what I love about the day is that we're getting balance across all three and making people realize and raising awareness of the importance of touching every part of your business and keeping your, your knowledge and your learning going in each part of those businesses so that we can keep those wheels churning in balance and in harmony, right? So what I'm loving about the bit after our, full day workshop is that we're going to have some time with people who'd like to join us and just have those one-on-one chats and really start to unpack some of those challenges. So the lessons that they've learned, using Ash's word, those triggers or those little blocks that they've recognized throughout the day, we can actually spend some time before we all head off for dinner to actually start unpacking that in a very small, intimate space where, and I think we're limiting the number to only a very small handful, so we can have some really deep one-on-one time with everybody to really start unpacking your challenges and give you some strategies that you can take away on the day and start building your business immediately. And that's what I'm so excited about. It's not just about this workshop. It's not about the group workshop and the great collaboration and the ideas you're going to get from being in a room with amazing other business owners. It's actually what happens in between that and dinner that where you're really going to see, this amplification of your business really quickly.
I know, I'm so excited. I think it's going to be great. So great. So we have after the workshop finishes, we have a little break, and then the next little piece is a meet and greet for VIPs. There's very, very few spots available for that one, so even less than for the workshop. There's a goodie bag that everyone gets that's over $1,000 worth of amazing stuff. And then it's an hour where we hang out. We provide the drinks and the nibbles. You come and hang out with us and you chat with us about whatever you want to. It's going to be super exciting. I'm so pumped about that. And then following on from that, we're actually running a networking dinner for anyone to join in. There's no price to pay for it. You just pay for your own meal and your own drinks. And we'll just let you know the venue, and you need to register in advance and turn up. And it's just a great way to hang out in person. Lots of awesome chats, catching up, and looking forward to it. So we've got 2 weeks time, we've got Byron, then the next month we've got Brisbane, then we've got Sydney, then we've got Melbourne. So you just got to work out if you're coming to one of those or all of them.
Woo! And so, Ash, with the work that you're doing, I'm really keen because people haven't not necessarily met you before. This is the first time you joined us in our call. Tell people why, from your perspective, from that mindset piece, why we put you in the middle, because I think it's really important. People will be like, is it mindset first? Is it mindset last? I think it's really, we've placed you really particularly because it's about, those blockages and those challenges. So tell us a little bit about what people can expect from the time with you.
Yeah, so I think that you're laying the foundation for where you're at in your business with Jenny. And then, like Jenny said before about filling in the gaps, it's about working out where you're at. So when I'm talking about any blocks, or you may be super productive, but there still may be something from stopping you emotionally or behaviorally taking that step forward. And so it's just about dissecting what's underneath that often doesn't come up in day to day, and often we just where did it come from. I don't know why I do this. There's a part of me that wants this. There's a part of me that wants that. And, in therapy, that's parts integration where, we help them come back as one so that your higher intention can be delivered, or you can progress in that space. And it will be the same with your business. So it's what parts are lacking emotionally, what are you doing too much of, what aren't you doing enough of, and why? And we look at how big your why is. If you've got a big enough why to why you want to succeed, what you need to have happen in order to achieve your goals and live a fulfilled life. And also the connection with, like Jenny said before, on a holistic level, but also in your relationships, in your family, in your business. Often we focus on one because we need to get things done, so the other areas lack. And so it's about finding, I don't like to say the word balance because I don't think anything ever is balanced, but living in harmony with. So often you'll hear, you know, your partners or your spouse or the kids aren't getting enough, and women especially feel guilty because they're not spending enough time, or they think that they're not spending enough time with their children or their husband, and they have to because they're having to work or putting all of this excess energy in, but running on a treadmill and not moving forward. We're going to take you off the treadmill, move you forward, but have more connection with your family, more connection with what you love doing, so that you're healthier in every area of your life, not just the business.
I love it. I'm so excited about that.
Me too. It is awesome. And I think that's the piece that often Kylie and I talk about. These are the conversations that we have when we're, off camera having a chat about what we're doing in our business, how we're, when we're stuck. These are the conversations we have with Ash and with our colleagues and other people to sort of say, how do we help unblock? So we're bringing you that piece in the middle that's often neglected, because we only talk often about the shiny things, don't we? We talk about the clicks, as I said. You talk about, we look at the external metrics. And what we're really trying to remind people of is that internal check-in, that internal, alignment or harmony is just as important as how many clicks you have externally, because that's the stuff internally that's going to sustain you for the long term in your business. And so, and if you get this right, then the work that you're going to do with Kylie is going to be incredible, and it is going to amplify your business, but you need to get this stuff right first. Otherwise, you end up with those gaps.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's also the connection, like you said, with your teammates, Jenny. Often we assume people that we're working with have the same values or the same communication style as you. So you can think that you're saying something relevant and to the point, but someone's going to miss it because of how you've worded it, or tones, or they're not seeing the urgency or the importance that you're feeling towards one area, right? So it's also about understanding each other, understanding each other's needs and each other's values, so that you as a team can connect on a better level, but also respect. Good. At the end, or just the airport?
I'm just, as often happens in those who are used to dialing in, I'm sitting in the Cairns Qantas Club. As often happens, at least once or twice a month, I think. Sometimes we get to miss the announcements, but we've got 3 in the last 5 minutes, so we're doing really well today. No, I think, Ash, it's so exciting. And I think for people who haven't seen the Happy Therapist and haven't seen the work that we do as a trio, then definitely reach out. And Kylie's going to add all the links into the chat and into all the comments, and definitely into the transcript wherever you're getting your podcast, because this is really going to be a game changer for people who really want to find what actionable strategies. It's not talking about the hype. It's not giving you kind of lots of fluff. It's not 5 hours of work to then tell you to say, hey, we've given you nothing to do today. We're going to make you work. We're going to get you to come. We're going to get you to unpack your business. We're going to get you to really think about what it is that you want to do and how you want to, grow your business. We'll scale your business, whatever it is, and we're going to give you steps to do that. And that's what's really important. We're not just about, it's not just a fun workshop, which we're going to love, but it is about growing your business. It's about how do we grow the aspects of your business that are important, identify those gaps, and move forward. And, starting with the navigation in the middle, elevating with Ash, and then amplifying with Kylie. That's what you're going to get, whether you're in Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, or in Byron in 2 weeks' time.
Yay, looking forward to it.
So if between now and then, if people do want to register and want to reach out to us, you can reach out to any of us on our socials. We're going to put our social links in. Kylie, how do we connect with your socials if people want to find a link about the work that you're going to do with us?
Jump on to, excuse me, I'm all croaky. Jump on to hellomedia.team online, and then you'll be able to find all the links to the socials. Find a link there to find out more about the growth trio, which is who we are. And what about you, Ash? How can people get in touch with you?
Yeah, all the links, or the Happy Therapist Australia on Facebook.
Awesome.
Perfect. Well, and if you want to catch up, so we're at Elephant in the Room AU. You can find us on all our socials or our website, elephantintheroomau.com. Reach out, have a look. We've got a landing page. We've got a landing page on all our socials as well. Reach out, find the links, ask us questions beforehand. We're happy to have you Remember that we only have a small number of places for that VIP session that happens between the dinner and the workshop. But we would love to have as many people who are interested in growing their business. Maybe if you haven't known us yet, maybe you're not quite sure about how we work. It's a great day to come and see what we're like, see how we operate, get to know us a little bit, and also find ways to grow your business on the day. So it's actionable strategies that are going to help you grow your business. So we really encourage you to reach out, learn more about the Growth Trio, and hopefully we'll see you in Byron Bay on the 18th of April, or it might be Melbourne, Sydney, or Brisbane in the next coming couple of months.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ash, for joining us today. I can't wait to see you in a fortnight. Kylie, always awesome. We'll see you next Monday for our next Bite Size. For everyone else, thank you for joining us today. Remember, if you haven't yet, click the subscribe button on whatever platform you're on so you don't miss any future episodes. But we look forward to seeing you next time for Bite Size Business Podcast. And if not, we'll see you at the Growth Trio in a couple of weeks.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.